Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Jared Opens a Box. I know we took a bit of a break last week. Well, there was an Opens a Box last week, but there was no other Jared Takes the L or Jared for the Win episodes. So this is technically the first real week back because Jared Takes the L and Jared for the Win Season 8 just started on Monday. But I figured we would kick things off with Jared Opens a Box this time with the New York Comic Con 2020 exclusives. There was no New York Comic Con last year, but it does still say New York on there. But unfortunately, due to the pandemic last year, there was no New York Comic Con. These were just part of the virtual con. I believe it was the fourth one that Funko did. So these were the three that I had to get from that one. It was a little tricky, but I was able to pull it off. We have Zombie Daredevil right here, which, as you remember, I just did a giveaway on this not that long ago. Then we have Red Goblin, which that one looks super cool. Sticker's kind of peeling off, but that's alright. We don't keep the box anyways. And then we have Venomized Magneto. And I'm actually going to be opening them in that order because this one looks really cool and I want to save Venomized Magneto for last. But yeah, we're going to get right into this one. I'm going to put these guys over here and we're going to kick off with Zombie Daredevil. So the interesting fact about this guy right here is that he was actually supposed to be a San Diego Comic-Con 2020 exclusive, but he actually ended up getting delayed, so they moved him to New York Comic-Con instead. And you can tell that that was the case because on the back of the box it still has Zombie Black Panther and Zombie Gambit, and those two obviously, well, Black Panther got canceled and Gambit got delayed until Wave 2, so obviously a little bit of a oversight there. But we're looking at the box here. It says Zombie Daredevil right there. Does have the artwork right here on the side. You see it again. Looks very nice. I'm noticing with a lot of the newer pops that Funko's doing that they are no longer doing artwork. They actually just put like a 3D model of the character. And when we get a pop that has that, I'll have to show you guys. That won't be for a while now, but I'll show you. But right now it's still artwork, so it looks really cool. And there's the back of the box. It does say collect them all, and we have collected the ones that are out, because like I said, there's two on there that aren't even out. But let's get right into this one. This is the last Marvel Zombie pop. I know we've done a lot recently. This is the last one for a little bit of time, so we'll have to enjoy this one. So here is Zombie Daredevil. As you can see, it has the traditional brown skin or gray skin. I can't really tell what that is exactly, but it does have that kind of decayed look to it right there. Has the white eye right here and then the red eye right here. Has the little devil horns on the top of the head. Those are still intact. And it does, like most of the other ones, it does have the jaw showing right here. I don't know what that is with that lower jaw, but they always tend to do that right there. I wonder if they just took a Deadpool head, because it kind of looks like Deadpool's head too, like the zombie Deadpool pop. It kind of reminds me of that because it has like the half decayed head and the half mask too. So I wonder if it's based off of that one. And then down here we do see the body has a lot of green goo on it, like all the other ones. It has the ribs showing down here. It does have the Daredevil logo right in the center, and it does have his little cane right here as well. And it is, of course, he is leaping up into the air, so it does have this base right here. You could take that out if you wanted to, but like I always say, you probably shouldn't because it's a pain to try to put back in. I have done that before with a Venom pop, and I don't even think I was ever able to get it back in. So don't do that. It does not work out for you. Otherwise, that is a really cool pop. Nothing much else to say about it. I mean, it is really cool looking, though. This was a bit of a surprising option, but they did do a Venomized Daredevil, so I figured it was only time to do a zombie one as well. So yeah, that's Zombie Daredevil. I'll keep him right there. And we will move on to Red Goblin. I'm not 100% sure where Red Goblin is from exactly. I don't know if he's supposed to be like a Carnage version of Green Goblin. That's kind of what I was assuming, but I don't know if that's a symbiote or not, honestly. It's really hard to tell. That's what it looks like to me, though. This one was scheduled for New York Comic Con. It was not delayed at all. Same for Venomized Magneto, at least from what we are aware of. We see on the side does have that artwork. And there actually is a video on Funko's YouTube channel that shows them making the artwork for this pop. It's super cool. I would recommend checking that out. On the back of the box, there is no other pops back there because this is a one-of-a-kind deal. It does say Red Goblin, and then it says Red Death down here as well, so that's a little gruesome, but it does say that right there on his logo. And I think that's just about it for the box. Let's take a peek inside here. All right. I think this is supposed to be a Venomized kind of thing. So here's Red Goblin. We do see that right here. Wow, that is really well detailed. I have to give them credit there. You see right here in the head, you see the that definitely looks like a goblin head. You can definitely tell. There's a lot going on in the head area, so it's kind of hard for me to really describe every single detail. He has the long ears there. He has this very nice looking part right here. I'm assuming the white's supposed to be like the eyebrows and the black is like the rest of the head right there. He has yellow eyes, glowing yellow eyes. He has that yellow mouth right there, which may or may not be fire. I'm not entirely sure. And you see down here, he has the glider, which looks like a skeleton glider, kind of, with how it's been designed here. It actually kind of looks like a spider, maybe, or a scorpion or something. It does have like a little tail thing in the back here, so it might be based off of an animal. But you see that right there. You see that there is some fire down here. So he's kind of like floating above the ground right there. He has this really long tail right here. I just noticed that. It is a little pokey at the bottom. And the back definitely looks like Carnage. This is definitely making me think it's a Carnage pop just from looking at the back alone. And that's pretty much it. But this one is really, really cool. If you're able to get a hold of this one, I know it sometimes pops up on Hot Topics website. I would definitely recommend because this one is super cool. Yeah, I mean, that's super cool. It actually wasn't that hard to get either. The hardest one out of all of these was actually Magneto. The other two, Zombie Daredevil, I think is still available on Box Lunch. This one may not be on Hot Topic anymore. But this guy right here was a pain. Venomized Magneto actually was exclusive not only to the New York Comic Con, but he was also exclusive to Barnes & Noble. And he sold out like so fast, I didn't know if I was even going to be able to get him. But thankfully, I was able to. And here he is. So a part of the Marvel Venom line, you see that right there, does have that sticker. It says Venomized Magneto right back here. There's a look at the artwork right there. Just going by the artwork alone, this pop looks absolutely incredible. I'm so excited to open this one up. And then the back of the box actually shows Wave 2. It does not show Wave 3, which is a little bit weird because that was the most recent one. But it does show Wave 2 here. It does say collect them all right there as well, which I already have. But I don't think any of these were on the channel at all. That's it for the box. Let's take a look at the inside. Oh, it's cool. All right. There it is. So we have Venomized Magneto. Where to even begin with this one? Wow. The body mostly doesn't look like it really got venomized. There are like these little like veins that I kind of see around the body, but otherwise it doesn't look like his body really got venomized at all. It kind of just looks the same as normal, the normal mold. The helmet, though, is where you see the detail. Obviously, the face is completely covered by the symbiote right there, and you see the blue eyes and the blue mouth. And then you have the helmet having all these really cool designs on it, which definitely shows that, hey, this is a venomized pop, you know. And the cape actually is venomized as well, because you see the cape kind of like turns into this pile of symbiote that's coming up from the ground. So that is actually really cool to see. That's also what helps him stand, although he doesn't actually stand very well. You kind of have to even it out there because he'll probably fall over otherwise. And he does have a ball of blue energy, not glue energy, a ball of blue energy in his hand right here. That looks super cool as well. Other than that, nothing much else to say. That is really cool, though. I have to give them credit. And that is the New York Comic Con 2020 Marvel exclusives. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like, a comment, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.